Welcome back. We are standing right at the edge of literally the ultimate conceptual frontier in technology. Today, in this explainer, we're going to cut through all the noise you've been hearing and explore the sheer scale and staggering potential of artificial superintelligence.
Okay, let's dive right into this. I want you to just imagine an Earth completely wrapped in billions of glowing digital connections, just constantly pulsing with data. And out of that massive interconnected network, a brand new kind of awareness suddenly awakens in the dark. It really sparks this ultimate, mind-bending question: what if AI actually became smarter than us? To navigate all of this safely, we've got a highly structured roadmap for this explainer. 1. The future of AI. 2. The intelligence timeline. 3. Training the machine. 4. The promise of superintelligence. 5. Navigating the risks. And finally, 6. Governing the unknown. Let's get into it.
All right, Section 1, the future of AI.
And this brilliantly illustrates where our journey begins: sheer physical scale. We aren't just talking about a couple of servers running complex algorithms in a closet somewhere. We are talking about sprawling, futuristic data centers requiring actual gigawatts of power. It's this unprecedented concentration of hardware, literally tens of thousands of advanced processors all lighting up simultaneously. This immense computational capability, sustained by massive energy grids, is basically the physical engine room for tomorrow's artificial mind.
Moving right along, Section 2, the intelligence timeline.
Let's move to and see how this builds conceptually over time. We start in our current era with narrow AI, systems that are built and optimized for specific limited tasks, right? Then the next major milestone is general AI, or AGI, which would essentially match human cognitive capabilities across the board. And then finally, in the distant future, we reach Artificial Superintelligence, or ASI. Now, keep in mind, this sequence is really just a conceptual framework for us to understand how intelligence might scale. It's definitely not a guaranteed countdown or a definitive timeline.
So, what exactly is AI? Well, it's this theoretical point where AI actually surpasses human intelligence across all fields, disciplines, and cognitive tasks. You gotta understand, this isn't just a software upgrade or a slightly faster processor. No, it represents a profound, fundamental leap way beyond human capability in literally every imaginable way. Okay, Section 3, training the machine.
Behind this theoretical leap is a truly monumental human effort. Right now, scientists and engineers are feeding these systems with totally unprecedented volumes of information. If you look at the specific slices of these enormous data sets, they're layering in complex mathematics, billions of lines of intricate code, incredibly detailed scientific simulations, and vast language processing libraries. All of these distinct pieces are meticulously combined to lay the necessary groundwork, basically the raw material that's going to eventually build superintelligence.
Which brings us to Section 4, the promise of superintelligence.
If we actually get this right, the utopian applications are absolutely breathtaking. ASI could act as humanity's ultimate scientific assistant. I mean, think about it. It has the potential to discover entirely new medicines to cure diseases that currently baffle us. It could engineer hyper-efficient, clean energy systems. We're talking about making practical fusion a reality. And it could instantly analyze impossibly complex climate data to help us genuinely protect the environment. It's the promise of AI solving the historically unsolvable.
But we have to talk about Section 5, navigating the risks.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how directly it juxtaposes those breathtaking benefits against some very real existential perils. Because alongside the prospect of new medicines and clean energy, we face severe challenges. We are looking at the potential for unprecedented cybersecurity vulnerabilities and even the rapid weaponization of highly sophisticated misinformation. Basically, an intelligence this powerful scales threats just as effectively as it scales solutions.
Because of this extreme duality, rigorous human oversight is literally our primary line of defense. As we speak, researchers are monitoring advanced AI systems in secure laboratories, pioneering vital AI safety research. They're meticulously testing these models in isolated environments. And honestly, this strict oversight isn't just some standard procedure. It is an absolute necessity to make sure these massive risks are contained and managed long before the intelligence is ever allowed to fully scale.
Finally, Section 6, governing the unknown.
Managing a technology capable of altering the entire course of human history isn't just a technical hurdle. It requires an unprecedented global framework. Imagine experts from around the world gathered together, hashing this out. It demands cross-field expert collaboration, global discussions on AI governance, and developing rigorous frameworks for ethics. Ensuring responsible development at every single stage is crucial. These aren't just local, isolated issues, right? They are worldwide, planetary imperatives that require a completely unified approach.
So, the crucial point is that we are standing on the edge of an unprecedented new frontier. It's a threshold that really forces us to pause, zoom out into deep space for a second, and ask one final, unforgettable question. Will artificial superintelligence simply transform humanity, or will it challenge absolutely everything we know?